أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فتقبلها ربها بقبول حسن وأنبتها نباتا حسنا وكفلها زكريا كلما دخل عليها زكريا المحراب وجد عندها رزقا قال يا مريم أنى لك هذا قالت هو من عند الله إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Aal-i-Imraan Ayat number 37. In this ayat, Allah tells us about the humble request of Hannah Raziallah Ta'ala Anha, who was the mom of Maryam alayha salam, because when she gave birth of Maryam alayha salam, she was expecting that it may be the boy, but it was the girl. So she was worried about that how it may be possible the mosque people, the Baitul Muqaddas, when she will go to hand over just for dedicated baby, so they will not be accept it. So she was worried about that one. But this worry is now accepted by Allah. So Allah accepted her daughter Maryam alayha salam. So in the dedication that Allah accepted, so this vow was specially accepted by Allah beautifully. So then she got the guardian Zakaria alayhi salam, and she was in the Baitul Muqaddas for worship and for Allah's special rememberings and worshipping. She was every time there. So this way Zakaria alayhi salam was to look after her. So, and mostly the Zakaria alayhi salam, when he was to go to her with the food and the essential things which she need, so then Zakaria alayhi salam, he was to see there the some special type of food and fruits which were out of season. So we will learn about that. So we read this ayat. Allah said, فَتَقَبَّلَهَا رَبُّهَا فَتَقَبَّلَهَا. So her Lord accepted her. رَبُّهَا, her Lord. فَتَقَبَّلَهَا, accepted her. It means the Lord Allah accepted Maryam alayhi salam from Hannah Raziallah Ta'ala Anha. بِقَبُولٍ حَسَنٍ. So accepted beautifully. So Allah accepted her beautifully. وَأَنْبَتَهَا, and made her grow. Hasan, nabatan hasanan, like an excellent growing for the children. Like when the children they start growing, so she was grown like a more better than other children. So that way it is written nabatan hasanan. So the beautiful growth she got. وَكَفَّلَهَا زَكَرِيَّا وَكَفَّلَهَا, and she got the Zakaria alayhi salam as his guardian. So Zakaria alayhi salam, he was made her guardian. kullama dakhala, so whenever enter alayha Zakariya al-Mihrab. Mihrab mean the room where she was. So whenever Zakaria alayhi salam dakhala entered in her prayer chamber, her prayer room, wajada, so he found indaha with her rizq mean food items like provisions. So Zakaria alayhi salam, he found with her provision the food and other fruits and other things. Qala, Zakaria alayhi salam, he said to Maryam alayhi salam, Qala ya Maryamu, Zakaria alayhi salam, he said, O Maryam, anna laki haza. So from where this came to you, this rizq, the food and other fruits and different things what were there. So Zakaria alayhi salam, he said to Maryam alayhi salam, from where you found it? Qalat, Maryam alayhi salam, she said, Huwa min indillah. So this is from Allah. So this came to me from Allah. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, yarzuqu man yasha'u, Allah gives provisions, the rizq, to whom He wants, بغير hisab, without counting. Or Allah, Inna Allah yarzuqu man yasha'u بغير hisab. Indeed, Allah gives provisions to whom He wills, uncountable. We read one time more. So Allah said, فَتَكَبَّلَهَا رَبُّهَا بِقَبُولٍ حَسَنٍ وَأَنْبَتَهَا نَبَاتًا حَسَنًا وَكَفَّلَهَا زَكَرِيَّا كُلَّمَا دَخَلَ عَلَيْهَا زَكَرِيَّا الْمِحْرَابَ وَجَدَ عِنْدَهَا رِزْقًا قَالَ يَا مَرْيَمُ أَنَّى لَكِ هَذَا قالت هو من عند الله إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. So her Lord accepted her beautifully and caused her to grow in an excellent manner and put her under the care of Zakaria alayhi salam. Whenever Zakaria alayhi salam entered her prayer chamber, he found with her provision, the rizq, the food. So he said to her, O Maryam, from where this came to you? She said, it is from Allah. Indeed, Allah provides to whom He wills, uncountable. So, in this ayat we understand the first of all, because the mom of Maryam alayhi salam, she was worried that because she gave birth to the daughter, the girl, so she was expecting the boy. Now she was thinking, how is it possible that Allah will accept it? So now Allah's acceptance is here now. In this ayat we understand that Allah accepted her daughter. So this way, when she got this message, she became happy, and then she took her daughter and went to Baitul Muqaddas. So when she saw there the people who were in service in Baitul Muqaddas, so in those people Zakaria alayhi salam was also with them, and she said to all of them, so this is a girl, so is my daughter, but I dedicated it dedicated her just for Allah. So she will stay with you here. So those people, first of all, they were astonished. They were worried. Then she said that she is the daughter of Imran, who was the Imam of this mosque before also. So, but when I was pregnant, then he died. So this way, if he was alive, then he was the first person to upbring her, to look after her. So, but now because he has gone to Allah, he has died. Now it is for you. I will leave this girl here with you. And that time, those were the people who were in service of Baitul Muqaddas. They were about 27. So all those people, they were very pious people, good people. They were also busy in worship and service to the people with the serving for Allah. So they were busy every time. So those people, they were thinking now, who will be in a position to look after her? So that time Zakaria alayhi salam, he said, I am the person to look after her, because the mom of this girl and my wife, they are sister. So it will be better, because my wife, she is like auntie of her, and auntie is like a mom. So she will be better person to look after her. So this way I am the best person to look after her. But the other people, they were not agree. They said, okay, if we can, then they have written the names of all 27 people, and they called one boy who was not adult, like the small boy, and then he took one paper in which the name of Zakaria alayhi salam was written. But those people, they said, it is not better. We have to put the names, we have to put the pens of all people in the river, and whose pen will come out, and that person will be the guardian of Maryam alayhi salam. So this have been done. Then the pen of Zakaria alayhi salam, it came up. So the Zakaria alayhi salam, he was given the guardianship of Maryam alayhi salam. So he became the kafil of Zakaria alayhi salam. So this he became the Zakaria alayhi salam, he became the kafil of Maryam alayhi salam. So this way, though Zakaria alayhi salam, he found the best room in the mosque, and then Maryam alayhi salam, she was placed there, because that room was under the care of Maryam alayhi salam, under the guardianship of Zakaria alayhi salam. Then Zakaria alayhi salam, her wife, she was to look after her, and so it came in different revelations that Zakaria alayhi salam also found some women who were to milk her. But in some other revelation, it comes that Maryam alayhi salam, she was not to take the milk, but she got the food that was given to her by Zakaria alayhi salam, and there some food that was coming through the angels also, the special food. So this way she grows quickly, bigger and bigger, and then she was able to walk, and she was moving here and there, so that she was very good, active, smart girl. So alhamdulillah. So this was the situation there. So that time when Zakaria alayhi salam, he was to come out from the room of Maryam alayhi salam, he was to lock the door, and when he was going back to to her. He was to unlock the door and then he was to enter the room to see Maryam alayhi salam. Mostly when the Zakaria alayhi salam, he was to go to see the Maryam alayhi salam, so with the food and other needable things. So then he was to find there the food and the fruits and some other things, which were the fruits mostly which were out of season, and he was to see those one there also. But one day he asked to Maryam alayhi salam, he said to her, Kala ya Maryamu anna laki haza. Oh Maryam, from where this came to you? So qalat huwa min indillah. She said it came from Allah. So inna Allah yarzuqu man yasha'u bighayri hisab. So indeed Allah gives the rizq to whom he wills uncountable. So this way the Zakaria alayhi salam, when he saw her in her room that the rizq is in the form of different type of fruits which were like out of season, so then this made him to make a dua before Allah that he was also without children, so he requested Allah for the children. So this way his dua was accepted. We will learn about that in the next ayat inshallah. So we understand in this ayat that whatever we dedicate to Allah, so if our dedication is with our sincere effort or sincerity or with the purity of our heart, so just for Allah, if we dedicate something, so if we devote something towards Allah, so that Allah accept if that is with our sincerity and purity of our heart, so then Allah accept that one. So we got this one here. So like the Maryam alayhi salam, so her mom was feeling that I don't know Allah will accept or no, but Allah accepted her because she was with the purity of heart and sincerity when she made the dua. So this way Allah accepted her daughter. So it means when we are just to devote something, we dedicate something for Allah, so with our purity and sincerity, Allah accept that one. So we must be thankful to Allah also. And the other thing is that when something is devoted to Allah, anyone who devotes that one to Allah, so automatically that person gets the rizq uncountable. So this way, like here, so her dedication, you can see the Maryam alayhi salam, she was getting the rizq from Allah, even it was inna Allah yarzuqu man yasha'u bighayri hisab. So Allah, indeed Allah gives the rizq to whom he wills uncountable. So the people who are just to donate or dedicate or devote just for Allah, they can get the rizq from Allah or reward from Allah uncountable in this world also, and the world hereafter they will also get that one. So we request Allah that Allah give us also tawfiq to dedicate, to devote something just for Allah, to get sadaqah jariyah, and so that we can get the reward when we die. After that also, and at the day of judgment we will get the reward there also inshallah. Ameen.